please tell about GLab, your structure, projects?
Well, the GLab is like a national initiative, national testbed initiative. I mean, it's comparable to Planet Lab, which is a global virtualized network, but GLab is only reduced to the national size with more capabilities for the individual. So you have individual access to nodes, to boot images, to special configurations, and also the option to extend this network by special hardware, special networking facilities. So it's a smaller scale, but more individual, more private.
And it was mentioned that users can extend GLab. How does it work?
Well, it works that you, I mean, depending on the technology you do, I mean, is that you buy the equipment as one of the GLab members from project funds or your own funds, and you either incorporate this into the general boot setup if it works, if it's just a standard machine, and otherwise you build a federation path so that you have a routing between the entities into your special test net. That could be, I mean, one of the examples is that people use wireless mesh networks or dedicated sensor networks that do not fit into a general boot image of Fedora or so. They have special routing and special operating systems on their stuff. So what they use is they use a head node that is part of the regular GLab infrastructure and do a transit, do a gateway to these facilities.
And what is the HAMcast and what functions does it have?
The HAMcast. Yeah. HAMcast is one of the projects, the research activities in GLab. There is like a number, I guess it's 24 of future internet research projects, and the HAMcast, HAM stands for Hybrid Adaptive Mobile Multicast. That's the idea to build a concept and a prototype, of course, of a system-centric approach to future services in the network. So the idea is that you can build a library or part of the operating system that extends the regular IP layer network access with additional intelligence, so that you can use the standard IP access only as a dumb interface, or if the IP layer offers more services, you discover this and you can use these services adaptively. But the main objective is people who write programmers should be enabled to use these services in any way so that the programs or the applications run. I mean, not they run always, no matter what the state of the deployment in the network is. That's the important thing.
And what are your plans for the future about HAMcast Grub?
Well, the current state is that the project started in close to the end of September 2009. So we have developed core concepts, and we are in the middle of implementing a prototype, and we plan to have the first demo presentation in the summer. There's a conference called EuroView in Würzburg. And probably also we want to do a demo presentation in a research group session at the IETF in Maastricht. That's the complementary activity we have is working in the standardization body of the IETF and IRTF to contribute what we do to the community and to get feedback, and maybe sooner or later arrive at some protocol standards that are usable by everybody.